So what up, you guys? On today's video, I wanted to talk about how to make money on YouTube as a creator. For those who don't know me, my name's Lauren. I am the owner of LO Design Studio, where I create brand experiences and provide brand services. And my job on this YouTube channel is to help you all creators. And on this video, I basically wanted to talk about how creators could make money on YouTube. And there's several ways, but I'm going to go into several steps that I would take when starting out with YouTube. It can be very daunting and be very annoying, but you can actually make some money from it. So let's dive in. First step would be to create high quality content. Now, there's so many ways you can do this as a creative. Let's say you're a graphic designer like me or a brand designer. You could start off by making projects, start going in depth in tutorials, and just try to solve problems that you would have to face on a daily basis. And this also goes into the next step, which is provide value. So providing value with your content is not only just solving a problem, but I would also say empathize with the person that's also watching your video. You know, when we empathize with other people and we understand the struggles that they're going through, it kind of relates to the problems that they need and the problems that they're trying to solve. And you can be the answer to that. So that's another step of providing value. And then the next step would be to find a niche. So finding a niche, I know this can be very annoying. I know my purpose, I feel like, is to help other graphic designers, help other creatives, just because me growing up and starting out was really annoying and I had no guidance. So I would want to be that guidance. But let's say you're a web designer and you start creating content, let's say whatever platform you design websites on, let's say Webflow, right? You start making content of creating websites in Webflow, or how could certain plugins, you could think of so many possibilities. But I would say when it comes to starting out, trying to find your niche, just try to find several things that you like to do and work on that. And if you can work on something consistently without driving yourself crazy, then try it, but it's all a learning game. I think it's all about just trying new things, and trying new things will help you in that process. Build a brand. Now, when it comes to building a brand it can be very time consuming. So I would say don't just focus on your brand, but I would say be consistent with something. Create a logo for yourself, especially if you're a designer already. If you're a designer, you don't have your own personal logo, make one, create one. Create an icon or a symbol that represents you if you're a self-brand. And then if you're a business, create a logo that would represent the business and what you would want it to stand for. So there's different types of brands that you can have. And I can probably go in depth about this in another video for those who are interested in learning about the idea of branding. But when it comes to building a brand, I think the problem that a lot of people have is they're so focused on building the brand that they don't actually build the brand. So what I mean by that is don't be so focused on the visuals where you're not creating the brand itself. I would say try to focus on what do you want the brand to mean, like the values and what it stands for. I think when you start going in depth into that, it's going to be a lot easier for you to not focus so much on, I don't like the color green, so I don't want green in my brand identity. But when it comes to branding, I think it's important to have a brand, have something consistent. So when people go to you, they're like, oh yeah, Lauren made that. Keep something consistent. Next step would be engage with your audience. So, I'm not going to say subscribe, like, and comment as an example, but I would say engage with people, talk to people, connect with other creators, especially if creators are very, I was going to say creators are very creative, but we are very intertwined people and we can all relate to some certain degree. But I think what's interesting about working with other creators and working with other content creators, I think that builds audiences, because that audience from, whatever creator is intertwining with you and vice versa. So that's how you can also grow on YouTube and optimize and everything like that. So for those who don't know what SEO is basically search engine optimization. So that is basically a way for you to get found through search, right? Now, you can do this through tags. You can do this through your descriptions. Certain keywords that are in your descriptions that will relate to how you're going to be getting searched. Also, when it comes to SEO, it's important to have I would say have something that you could go to. This is kind of the important reason why you need to have a niche. When it comes to having a niche, you need to have a reason why people want to search you. So, again, solving problems, finding a reason to be searched. But the more you create content around that said idea, the more you're going to be searched for that one topic, that specialized topic. Now, next step, create a content schedule. I love content creation. I love scheduling my little content in Notion. It's cute, it's fabulous, it says me. But when it comes to building your content on any of these platforms, don't get so stuck on building the content that you're not actually making the content. People can plan so much on content that they don't do it. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to this because I've been doing this. I do this on a regular basis, and it can be very it can be very annoying. But when it comes to building your content, just do it. If you have an idea, do it that day. Just get it done. Try it. If it's like shit, it's okay. You're going to get better at it. Like when I started off doing certain content, at first I was like, I cannot do this shit. Well, when you start having fun with it and you start not giving a fuck, maybe it's going to grow for you and it's going to help you move forward. So that would be my next step. Create a content schedule that is doable. And give freebies. So many people nowadays are trying to sell everything. But when it comes to providing free items or free guides to people, I think it's really important for people to understand when it comes to giving free information out there, everything doesn't need to be gatekept and hidden from everyone else. When you start providing free information and people know it's free, they're obviously going to trust you more because you've been giving out free information that has helped them and provide value to them. So think about that whenever you're creating content, whenever you're creating work. Using affiliate links and sponsors. Now, affiliate links and sponsorships are two different things. Affiliate links is basically, let's say you have a product or a service, you get that link, you promote that product or service. As you promote that product or service, if someone buys from that product or service, you get a commission off of that link. A sponsorship would basically be, let's say a company or a brand would like to work with you. Since you are providing advertisement for that sponsorship, they're paying you through that. That is basically my idea how a sponsorship works. Now, next step would be to offer your services. If you are a brand designer, if you are a graphic designer, if you are a creative, whenever you're showing these tutorials, showing these examples, providing all this value, don't be afraid to sell yourself at the same time. Next step would be to just be consistent. Be consistent with everything that you do. Even if it sucks, even me too, every time I post a video, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. This is terrible. But I'm pretty sure in time it will pay off. Because if you're consistent and you try different things and you keep trying, you will be rewarded at the end. But I think as long as you have a purpose, as long as you have value that you're giving and you're consistent with it and you try different things and you learn along the way, that will build you a lot more than just trying to figure it all out in one video. So be consistent, be patient, and you'll be straight. Okay, that's just me telling you that. That's my word of advice. Now, for those who are interested in learning more, I wanted to promote this course that everyone has been talking about. Course by Matt Parr. He is a YouTuber who talks about monetizing on your YouTube channel and growing your YouTube channel. So for those who are interested in learning more, feel free to check out this course, see how it goes. There's a lot of testimonials that have people talking about how much that this course has helped them grow their YouTube channel and help them get monetized and get money through YouTube. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out below. I get a commission because I am an affiliate. And for those who are interested in learning more about affiliate links and how that works, I'll gladly do a video about that. But feel free to check it out, and hope you enjoyed this video. And always remember to do what your art desires.